G'day mate and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, Jitty. In our last episode, we made a couple of self-powered oxygen makers, hopefully enough to oxygenate every dupe, and we attached them right hand side of the steam room with the full intention of burning off the hydrogen inside the steam room. Speaking of inside the steam room, we also added in a full row of natural gas generators. That is because we tamed not one, but 3 geysers in the last episode. Also, bottom left hand corner of our oil biome, we also tamed a cool slush geyser. Now, this is great because it outputs some very cold brine, but 30% of brine is salt. So good news is salt shakers for every dupe. We also got something in for the dupes to stand on so we can finally excavate the petrified fossil. But that is not before we can find out what the 4D printer has to offer. So, Mr. Teleporter, the 4D printer does have some wonderful paku. We're going to print them out. Gravity, anytime now. Gravity. Right, whilst we wait for gravity, the first thing I want to do is I actually want to disable harvesting. We have an awful lot of food, 1.6 million calories. So we're going to stop harvesting basically all the food I'm growing. I'm not going to stop taking care of it or uproot it. We're going to still do that. It just means rather than it being ready for harvest and dupe popping over and harvesting it, it's going to take about 3 cycles normally before it just falls off the vine, so to speak, onto the floor, at which point a dupe can swing by and pick it up. Okay, so paku are definitely moving in one direction. In theory, they're going to fall to here and then end up in here. Do I have paku in here? Maybe I already shipped the eggs out, because that's sort of the intention. We also have a general sweep order going on for gravity. Yeah, gravity. Left or right? Left or right? Left or right? Left, right, left. Come on, guys. Right. Okay, so paku search out the nearest water. Are you going to come live down here, are you? Okay, I guess so. All right, so paku are going to be off on their way. First thing I need to deal with is our natural gas generators. We need to plug them in. After they're plugged in, we need to deal with all the carbon dioxide they're going to output. We're going to be taking that this direction. Sure, priority 9, let's go for it. And we're going to dump it into space. There's a possibility in the future I might do something more worthwhile with it, but for right now, dumping it to space is my best option. We're also going to, can I get a door, please? Can I get a manual airlock? Gold, sure, rotate, whack that in there. Also, plastic ladders? Yeah, plastic ladders. Can I get some plastic ladders up there? That's sort of high priority job number 1. I actually really want that done, well, now. That's very important because there's a well, they don't output a lot of carbon dioxide. That's the words I'm looking for. So they'll take a little while to fill up the pipe, but I would like the pipe to have an exhaust so we can start dumping as soon as possible. On top of that, well, self-powered oxygen makers, you know what's better than 4 of them? 5 of them. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to be throwing in a 5th one right here. Mainly because I want one that is absolutely, completely dedicated to our Atmos suits. I would like a Atmos... Oh, no. Priorities. 4s. Yes, I would like one that is dedicated to Atmos suit production. Well, Atmos suit usage, I guess is probably the more correct term I'm looking for. Rather than, well, them sharing a line with something else. That way I know I shouldn't have any problems. Yeah, nothing can fit there because stuff's in the way. I need to put one of those there, and that should be us. Can I put an electrolyzer here, and eventually there? And we're going to add a 8. Yeah, 8 to the deconstruct. I'd like the deconstruct done. In saying that, it's going to get partially done, and then they're going to get stuck. Can I put in that Atmos sensor, that Atmos sensor, that Atmos sensor? Can I put in my automation? You might have seen that I've done a few of these, so this is okay. We also need to put in our power. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I get a 5, 6, 7, and 8? And then that means I'd have 5 on that power line. That power line does need a priority 9 here at the edge. because, well, they can only access part of it from the inside. Can I build that as well? and you guys have cleared out most of these, so we can get these in here. There is a whole lot of... Really? Really? I want airflow tile. Well, if you can keep building... No, let's just get you out of here. Deconstruct, highest priority. Yeah, then you'll work it out. Yeah, I still need to do a whole lot of work in here. We'll get the work in here done. We still need to add in the actual gas pipes themselves and a whole bunch of other work, which we'll get to. Actually, speaking of pipes, there is one type of pipe I do want to lay in here, and that is, well, cooling pipes, which we're going to make out of lead. Because there's nothing better than having your oxygen run through a lead pipe before it goes through an electrolyzer and puts, you know, lead in the air. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And for the moment, because I don't actually know which way the oxygen's going to come in, we're just going to be running, well, 4 rows of straight pipes, and then I'll do the joins at the ends, one at a side where the water's coming in from left or right. With that out of the way, can I go down to, nope, that one. Can we set up a excavate priority 9 and an excavate priority 9? As for the oil biome that is still incredibly hot, I'm just throwing in tiles where I can, across the bottom at a priority 5, please. Yeah, just throwing in tiles across the bottom just to raise the fluid level, so to speak. Yes, raise the fluid level, in hopes that we can get this all leveled out. If it's leveled out, it does mean that, well, hopefully our pump becomes the lowest spot. Scolding, you in the steam room? You were in the steam room without a suit. This is your problem. Okay, as for work in here, we have some limitations with work in here. It's mainly the sheer number of dupes I can't get in here at once. So that's the next thing I want to work on. We're going to do that by putting in a tile there, deconstruct buildings. I don't need those ladders, and I won't need those ladders. What I will need is this oxygen pipe to continue out to, yep, definitely in a squiggle. And I want some atmosuit docks. We're going to go with fairly high priority. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eventually. But of course, that means I need more oxygen because, well, if you're a 1 kilo pipe, you can only do up to 10 suits, which is that tile. So these would never get oxygen, which would be problematic. So we're going to find another oxygen line. The good news is I have an extra oxygen line right here that we're not really using. We're venting it out down here. So we're going to take this for a bit of a ride. Let's go to here, then to there, then through this wall, dodge everything, and no, we'll bring it in here, up to here, and then into those. Having 2 of them facing, can I, no, that hasn't been deconstructed. Can I get a 9 deconstruct and a, I love it how it gives me all the options for all the building things first rather than deconstructing things. Okay, yes, probably 9 for that as well. All right, having 2 lines coming in facing one another has led to problems. If I go down to, nope, down. This was my solution. Bring it out and then bridge it over. So if there's enough, it sort of loops and it sort of works. It doesn't really work, but it sort of works. It's an attempt. Not a great attempt, but it's an attempt to get a working system. I need to invent a better system. I don't know what that is currently. We'll look at that in the future. Can I priority 5? Just we'll put that. Congratulations, BTG. 1.5 tons. All right. Fossil data decoded. View data. So there is a story trait here. If you can I page up work. Page up? No, it doesn't work. Okay. Story trait. Can I go back to the top? Yeah. Can I? No, that doesn't really work. Okay. Story trait here. If you wish to read the story trait, I suggest you pause and, you know, have a look. Hopefully YouTube doesn't screw up all the text. All depends. I know Oprah and also Chrome has started doing it with the enhance, also the RTX enhance thingamajiggy bob for videos. I've noticed it looks really, really good for videos, but it screws text. So yes, there's a story trait that we've completed, but this is the main one. So my duplicates have meticulously reassembled as much of the giant critter's scattered remains as they could find. Their efforts have unearthed a seemingly bottomless fossil quarry beneath the largest fragment's dig site. Nestled among the topmost bones was a handcrafted critter collar. It's too large to have belonged to any species traditionally categorized as companion animals. So we can activate that, and it drops a critter collar. The critter collar tag reads Molly. On the reverse is designed by B363, stamped above what appears to be an unusually shaped paw print. So we have that. Now, if I go in the decor overlay and we hold a mouse in the right spot, we can say the keepsake fossil hunt is a plus 15 to decor. Now, I can put that on a pedestal, put that in somebody's bedroom. It'll be very, very nice, which is nice. Like a plus 15 decor item, you can't sneeze. But the other thing is, if we click on the fossil quarry, we can now convert 1 kilogram of diamond, and I have 86 tons, into 100 kilograms of fossil. And I just need to send a dupe down here, which is possibly an awful lot of fossil. Also, it's sitting on fossil. I don't remember if it was sitting on fossil previously. It probably was, but that is potentially a lot of fossil. So, yes, also means that I can now go to this one, as I don't need it anymore, and demolish it, because it is properties 4 tons of fossil. I can go to this one, which is another 4 tons of fossil, and demolish that. And we can go to this one and also demolish that one, which is another 4 tons worth of fossil. Now, fossil you can actually make things out of. So gas pipes, I can make things out of fossil. Sandstone, igneous rock, and we'll go with obsidian. Okay, properties. Okay, fossil. Melting point, 1300 degrees. Not great, not great. A little bit lower than sandstone, which is like the worst. Actually, no, that's sandstone. Yeah, not great. Absolutely not great. As for specific heat capacity, a little bit less than igneous rock. Yep, it's not very good as a construction material. You can use it as a construction material. The main thing you want to do is run it through here, which means I get 5 kilograms worth of lime. I'd also get 95 kilograms worth of sedimentary rock. Now, my 95 kilograms worth of sedimentary rock, I can hatch. Stone hatch. Every 140 kilograms they eat, they give me 70 kilos. Press. Can I look up the diamond press? Diamond press. For every 100 kilograms and 80 seconds of the diamond press, I get out 100 kilograms worth of diamond. So I could get an awful lot of coal. Where are we? Where were you? Where are you? For 1 kilogram of diamond, I can get 100 kilograms worth of fossil, which I can turn into 95 kilograms worth of sedimentary rock, which I can then turn into 47 and a half kilograms worth of coal after I feed it to a hatch, which then, with a little bit of duplicate labor and some radiation, I can turn into diamond at a 1-to-1 ratio. So potentially that's unlimited hatches, depending on how long it takes to actually operate this and have it operated start to end. Also, how much you can convert all your, well, you don't technically have to convert the coal, but you definitely have to convert the idle dupes. They're now unidle. You definitely have to convert the fossil into limestone and sedimentary rock, but it's an option. It's an interesting option. I like this. And having infinite fossil is never a bad thing. Also, we just got tons of fossil by deconstructing all the artifacts. All right, on to our jobs. Okay, so. Oh, Atmos suits. Can I get the Atmos suit machine? You're set for copper 5, 7? 7. I don't know how much copper I have. But I do know we need to go deliver suit. Deliver suit. Can we deliver a suit? I really wish there was some sort of automated quick way of doing that. I know you only have to do it once, but it's annoying when you have to do it 10 times for 10 suits. Okay. Or 30 times for a new suit dock. All right, so with more suits coming in and hopefully more oxygen on its way, yes, we should be able to keep more dupes happy in their Atmos suits, which means I should be able to get more work done in here, which is good because although they have the CO2 done and venting, which is part of the plan, the other plan I have for in here is, well, I need to make sure that all the hydrogen that outputs from these goes somewhere in here. That is. So, going back to our original self-powered oxygen makers, for every one of these, I need 4 hydrogen generators. And on top of that, they have a little bit of extra hydrogen that needs to be burnt off. I've found 3, well, 2 was not quite enough, so I actually have a third one up here now. 3 of them seems to burn this off fast enough, which means I need to have, well, 5 at least for every self-powered oxygen maker. I have 5 of these now, which means I need 25 hydrogen generators. Power. Hydrogen generator. Out of steel, please. Parade 9, because everything in here is a parade 9, otherwise it doesn't get done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Smart battery. Well, the next line's going to be the exact same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am so out of metal. Okay, so we're going to start putting in a whole lot of hydrogen generators. On top of that, other things that have happened. We have this little geyser down here. Now, little geyser is currently underwater. Reason being that, well, this is venting out steam, and the steam is cooling. It's cooling an awful lot. Now, I've put in a couple of gases. I've put in a couple of pumps up here and a couple of pumps down here to sort of clean out the gases, which is good because these guys are pumping out chlorine. These guys have pumped out all the chlorine and now have a wonderful vacuum. And nope, not Drecko. And if they get steam, they dump the steam back in the room and just get rid of the chlorine. As for these guys, they're grabbing a whole lot of chlorine at the moment. I say a whole lot. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit. It adds up over time. But because you're underwater, you can't vent. And of course, with these guys now running, they're adding more water to the room. They're also adding heat, I do want to mention, because they 10 kDTUs worth of heat each machine, so that adds up. The catch is they need to heat up their surroundings, plus, well, all the water they spit out. Yeah, now, as this one's already 130 degrees, if I click on polluted water, properties, it means technically the polluted water is coming out of there at over 120 degrees and directly turn to steam. The catch is, it's not. It is, well, hitting this pile of polluted water and cooling down rapidly because it's a little bit of polluted water adding to an awful lot of polluted water. If I can get rid of all the water, then we're on for a roll. So what I've done is disconnected that, please, because you are doing nothing. 1 kilogram. What I've done is I've set up a pump. Pump is, well, storing a whole lot of water in tanks. Now, storing water inside tanks inside a steam room is probably a bad idea, but storing it outside is probably a worse idea. The worst thing it's going to do is crack the... If it gets too hot, it's going to turn to steam. Worst thing that's going to happen is it's going to crack the container, at which point I deconstruct it, and it probably falls out as a giant container of steam? Water? I don't know. Doesn't matter. But if I can get some more steel, we will be building more of these up here. One thing I will do is, in the meantime, I will run my pipe up to this level with an effort to put in more. At the same time, I have 2 steam dumps now for these guys, so they're sort of trying to dump any steam that they do suck in and goes through the filter towards the edge of the chlorine to try and bring it back in. But until I lower this water level down, you're not erupting. If you're not erupting, you're not dumping 500 degree steam into this room, which is what I really want. I really need to heat up this room. Scalding. Yep, nut farmer. Not meant to be in the room. Go through the checkpoint, pick up an Atmos suit. It's not hard. It's really not hard. What is hard is they're not running. So 16 tiles long. Can I get tile number 8 there? And that was tile 8, wasn't it? Yes. Okay. If I cut that, you're not moving. All right. I need to try to work out a way to get this to work. If I do that and I plug that into there, if I do that, disconnect that, and run that to there, that might work. I sort of want these two to be able to help one another. Like, if all your suits happen to be full, go do the suits at the other end and vice versa. But it's not working the way I want. I think what I actually need to do is have a loop and plug into it like once at one end and once at the other end, and that might do what I want it to do. I don't know. It's going to require experimentation. Okay, so you're running. Everything's fine. We are burning. We are not burning. Okay, I want you to run from... Let's go with 70. 70. I want the natural gas generators to run all the time, and our coal generators, you're going to only kick in at 30%. Yes, so hopefully these guys no longer run. Just make sure that they're all got the same settings. They look too. Okay. Yeah, I want to move over to natural gas as much as possible. That, and if we go back to you, well, you're almost overpressurized. The natural gas is not moving terribly quickly, which is a problem. Okay, back to this problem. All right, whilst we're waiting for steel, steel. I need more steel. So you're already doing iron to steel forever. You're doing iron ore to iron, which if we look at this, I have 28 tons worth of iron. So I'm going to turn you on forever for steel as well. Because, well, this auto sweeper can reach, everything it needs and can reach you. So you can just run on steel. You are going to do 30 runs of steel. And I'm going to copy the settings to you. And you're already doing iron to steel forever. You just need a physical dupe to bring stuff over. So you guys are just going to do a whole lot of steel. We need steel. In fact, steel, turn that on. Yeah, I have none. I have 5 tons of it. It's all reserved. Okay. Other thing I want to do today's episode is I want to put in a specialized Drecko ranch with a couple of these. Can I put in priority 8? 1, 2. Then I need room for one of those, which I don't want built. Priority 1. I want to put in a specialized Drecko ranch. I also want to move the ground floor down a couple of tiles. So we're going to... I'm happy-ish with what we've built so far, but there's definitely a better way of doing it. And that's what we're going to be doing. The better way. The even better way if I get 2 more Atmo suits. Please, where are you? You're waiting on copper. I have 0 copper. You know what? Just make me... Yep. Who's the one doing copper? You were doing contents none. Contents... Huh? Okay, I'm out of copper. Alright, in that case, yeah, just make me a couple out of iron. Can I get 1, 2, 3, 4? How many do I need up here? 2 plus another 2. Yep. Okay, can I put in a tile here? Alright, I want to build a specialized Drecko ranch. Very, very specialized. So specialized, in fact, it needs to have oxygen come into 2 Atmo suit docks. Yep, and also power. Can I drag that into there? Then we need a air lock. Well, liquid lock. There. Yep, and then I need to seal this in. So that's going to be... So this is going to be the new floor level, which would be that tile? No, everything needs to be 1 tile lower. Cancel. You go there. 2 tiles down is there. The dupes have to climb up to climb down. At least that lines up with the existing floor. Let's do that then. Can I dig out that? Can I dig out that? Can I dig out that? And then I want a room that is 6 by 6. That's going to be our plan. So we're going to box... Hang on. I can't do 6 by 6. No, I can do 5 by 5. I'm going to do 5 by 5. Floors are normally 4 tiles. Yeah, you're going to end up sticking it through. I don't like the fact that you can stick through. Make it wider? We're going to make it wider. Yeah, 6 by 4. We're going to go with 6 by 4. 6 by 4 is our new plan. Alright, cancel. Alright, I need the dupes to come in here. I need the dupes to get this done. I also need a ladder right across here. That's going to be our specialized Drecko ranch. Very specialized. Now, I need to get this all dug out, obviously. Is that a bislight? No. Not a ladder, a tile. I need to get all this dug out. I also need to insulate it because well, Dreckos are warm boys. If we look at them properties, he's 42 degrees. They're warm. They're warm-blooded, very warm-blooded. So yeah, I need to, let's go with 7. 7 the whole thing. Yeah, I need to get all this dug out, and then we need to put in our infrastructure. Part of our infrastructure is going to involve a liquid lock, so we'll put in a bottle emptier here and, well, here. And I won't need a ladder. We should be fine. We just need to knock everything out. Scalding, faceless. Yep. You going back out? No, you're not going out. Maybe you should go out. Put oxygen, empty. Now, I have a small performance issue. Just tiny. So, we're no longer going to extraordinary extraordinary means for dupes. Unfortunately, Faceless has ignored the fact that there's an atmosuit dock here and has decided to walk into 60+ degree temperature, which he's guaranteed to get scalded in. In fact, he was over here somewhere, so he was in the 100+, which is a bad idea, generally. It's also, well, full of carbon dioxide and bovine. Oh my God, bovine. You came down here and get some lead. Oh, you're such a good boy, but oh my God! Oxygen, empty. So, yes, Faceless, maybe go get a bed. Okay, other thing I should mention is we have a pipe here that has, well, potentially water in it for our wonderful machines. Okay, wonderful, self-powered oxygen makers, which is going to be a mix of salt water and brine, which you're currently active, which means I sort of need to get this pumping. So, we need to, well, deconstruct. Can I get rid of all of that, plus that, because we've moved the oil tanks to the other side. No, I need that, but I don't need insulated liquid pipe. I don't need that, and I don't need that breach. Okay, what I do need to do is disconnect that, and then we can go north. Now, when we get up to here, well, there's a little bit of a plumbing mess, just a tiny bit. Now, the good news is some of the plumbing we're done with, like plumbing, the Paku farms. The Paku farms are done. We don't need this plumbing here anymore. Unfortunately, I have a pipe full of polluted water that I need to get rid of. I also don't need that anymore, or that, or that, or that, and you're empty, great. All that. But I need to dump this liquid. So what I'm going to do is, where are we? This is the output. And the output goes to this pipe. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect that, which means I'm going to run that into there. And our cooling loop is broken, but we're going to drain this pipe out. That's going to be a good start. And I don't really want to drain this pipe out, so we're going to disconnect that. Now, if that is disconnected, you probably didn't need to do that high priority. I should be able to at least piggyback on existing plumbing, well, part way, because I need to get to, well, here potentially. It's a little bit of a nightmare to get there, but we need to get there. Suffocating. Caretaker? We were just talking about extraordinary means. Actually, I only need to dig out one of those. Are you going to dig that out? Because if you're going to dig that out, you can come out. Otherwise, you're done. Hello? Errands. No gravity. Well, no gravity's going to let you out. Are you going to walk out now? See, it wasn't that hard. Unfortunately, you have let chlorine into Marsmus' bed. He's not going to be happy with you, just so you know. And it's going to be entirely your fault. Can I build ladders in here? Yes. Thanks. Thanks. That's going to cause no end of headaches. Good news is we can now get the Drecko out, should we need to get the Drecko out. All right, plumbing. Can I get out of overlays? Oh god, that is one hell of a CO2 pit. Can I dig out that tile? And then we can probably build the last of that. Dig out that tile and... Oh, you look like you're having a not fun day, Pokeshell. It's fine. Age 17. You'll grow up eventually, and then we'll get your egg, and we'll save your offspring. You're done for. Okay. Other things I need to do is duplicates. We need to give them things to do, because if they don't have things to do, they get bored and they get grumpy. And then they do things like this. You know what? Dig the floor out. Just dig the floor out. Just. Okay. All right. What we're doing, we were trying to give the dupes dig orders. All right. So we're gonna knock. That doesn't have a plan on it. Okay. That definitely doesn't have a plan on it. Starvation. Who now? Vegeta. You're fine. Stop your complaining. All right. We're going to deliver a suit and deliver a suit. And unfortunately, all the oxygen is going this way rather than into there. And they have built, not a lot. Really not a lot. Same with here. It's a 7. 7. Okay. Back to this. All right, so we're going to knock out these tiles. This is going to end us into this room. The other thing I want to give the duplicates to do, as you can see, they have random sweep orders here, there, and everywhere, is this biome. I want this biome to go away. So it's all level 5. The ladders are at level 6. The dupes will get to it. We're not in a rush, and, you know... Is there slime lung? It's not slime lung yet, but once that slime's exposed, there will be slime lung. It'll be fine. The dupes will have a great time. Okay, we need this filled out. Can I get a sweep-only liquid crude oil? Because I seem to have little bottles of crude oil everywhere that, well, duplicates could shove in here. Can I also do the same for that one? And once you've got the last couple of tiles done, what I actually want to do is I want to brick up this room. We're going to up the priority on this. I basically need a vacuum in here. Can I do that one? And can we do that row of tiles? So yeah, I want a vacuum in here, and I've got two options. I can either seal it up and put in a liquid lock and vacuum it out. My second option is I just fill it in with tiles, then put in a liquid lock. And we're going to be doing that one. It's a small room. It's going to be quicker just to fill it in with tiles and then deconstruct them afterwards. Also, it gives the dupes time to actually sweep some stuff in here. As for steel, we got 20 tons already. Double check. We got plenty of refined carbon, plenty of lime. That's not a problem. The dupes just need time to get it done. One thing I do want to check is plumbing. So there's still a tank and a bit worth of space. And are you erupting? Water at 40 kilos. You're probably not erupting. The fact that I don't see any steam down here already seems to indicate, yes, you're not erupting. 8765. You can see the game stutters from time to time. Yeah, but not at all having a overpressurized. Yep. Okay, I'm going to preemptively, because I know the dupes take a while to get things done, put in 1, 2 of those, and we'll have output to input. Yes. Just so you have more room, and we'll also put in 1, 2... No, that's it. No, you're iron ore. Cancel. One more. That was 20 tons worth. Gone. Alright, and dupes have this to build and that to build, and oh my gosh. Dupes. Okay. Alright. We're going to fill this in with tiles, and I'll see in a bit. Now we have a complete vacuum. It's obviously time to, well, start deconstructing and getting the dupes in there. Obviously, all of this needs to be a higher priority. Well, I want the stuff done around the outside, and, well, there's only going to be 2 dupes in here. That's the max we can put in here at once. We do have a vacuum. We do have a liquid lock. So it means that I can put any gas in this room I want, and as we're going to put in Drecko as well, their scales grow when they're in hydrogen. So we have the longest autosave in the world. I have run a very quick hydrogen pipe off our excess, which needs to be, yeah, it's already marked for deconstruction. Something's on it. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Eventually, maybe. You see, you're -2. Okay, it's fine. You may also notice that every single electrical wire I can see on the map, we've started upgrading to lead again. What do we have here? We have Doctor Cooking Researching. Nope. We're gonna take the puff eggs. Very worst that can happen is I'll find them later and they'll turn them into barbecue. Okay, so we need to have in here is gonna be food. No, station. It's a station. It's a station. It's a station. It is a shearing station. There we go. Which I do want to make out of granite for the extra 15-degree overheat temperature. I also need to put in this room an auto sweeper made out of gold because it will get warm in here. Also ventilation. I want a gas vent for right there for what we'll do for now. Food. Also need a critter drop off, which is going to go there. And that's pretty much the room done. I will need to ship stuff out, but it seems I'm short on gold again. Can I get you to run gold? Gold. Can I get you to run 5 runs of gold? And we were burning natural gas, but as I turned all these into doing steel, steel is a power positive. It pumps so much heat into these little steam turbine brooms, whatever you want to call them, that industrial brick normally, that we start generating heat. So these are doing 600 watts a piece. All the batteries are full. If we come back up here, well, these batteries are not full yet, but they're charging. So yeah, we're pretty much power positive currently. So I need to get this in and done. Hopefully the dupes can get that done. We'll eventually put in the conveyor loader so we can actually ship stuff out. The other thing I need to do is 0.5 a cycle. Perfect. We need to get in here and deconstruct all of that. Can I go to actually deconstruct buildings? Yep, high priority. Thank you. No. Oops. Temp shift plates. Priority 1. There and there. Well, that's unfortunate. They just fell. Oh, no, we're full. Damn. Okay. Deconstruct. Power wires. Priority 8. Power wires. Yep. Priority 8. Oh my god, I did it again. Yep. All of those. Because lead melts at 300 degrees. And you're about to explode with 500 degree steam. Also need to deconstruct priority 8, all of those gas pipes. We're done with all of those. I'm hoping my sensors that I put in don't melt. They're a little bit further away. They'll probably be okay. I didn't really consider how close that was to, well, that steam vent. As for our generators, we already have 16 in. So that makes 17, 18. Yeah, no, not priority 1. Cancel. Priority 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So give me 27. We needed. Actually, no. Give me 16 plus 7 is 25? 23? 23. Yeah, 23. It's going to be maybe enough. My last 3 tiles, I'm going to put in a power transformer, and I'm also going to throw in another one of these as we have the spare steel currently. The lower I can get the water table, the better. And, well, I can drain these later. Yeah. I just need to heat the room up a lot. An awful lot. And if we go to gas overlay, we're getting there. We're getting there. By pumping my steam further out, even though there's a lot of cracked pipes, we're bringing the chlorine back. You're still erupting, which is causing more. It's fine. We're getting there. We're getting there bit by bit. That's the important thing. As is probably getting all the lead deconstructed before that erupts. Okay, I need to set you critters. I need a Drecko, a Drecklet, a glossy Drecko, and a glossy Drecko. Priority 7. And something I should mention is we have beaters and bee-tinies now showing up on this list, which implies that they're on the map somewhere. I don't know where somewhere is. Oh, I need a... No, cancel. I need a... Oh my god. A door. We can make that copper. It's not going to get up to 75 degrees in this room. If it does, I have other problems. But that should dump gas in there. If we double check the gas overlay, it's still a vacuum. Perfect. I just need that door done. Once that door's done, it's now a room. We can start the process of auto-sweeping critters in. And, well, we can clean it up later. Priority 4. That'll do. Yeah, we'll just give it a general sweep out. Okay, so we have hydrogen in there. You're done. Room overlay. You are now a room. Perfect. Which means I can now go wrangle priority 9. And the main reason I need to get this done is there's that Drecko there, which I guarantee you would end up in a self-powered oxygen maker. And there's one in here somewhere. Where did he go? Ah, there he is. I don't want you swept and wrangled, but I do want you out. I want you out. Once he's out, well, he won't die. That'd be important. And you... Next activity, 82 seconds. Okay. Temperature overlay. It's still 55 degrees. Yeah, that has not erupted yet. We'll know when it erupts. All right. It means I can get the critters in here. I can also, and I already have, made sure that I am saving 2 glossy Dreckos plus 2 Dreckos, because I don't want to accidentally, well, eradicate all the population in the lovely retirement village. It's a retirement village. It's where they go and live for the rest of their lives. We have 5 and 6 in here, which probably means when I find these 4... 5, 6, so you can take 2, you can take 3. I'm still not at positive amounts. Do I have... I'm sure I had another Draco wandering around the map. At least one. Actually, can I get a duplicate? You'll do. Where the hell are you going? You're going to go harvest something. Rather than doing that, can you pop your head all the way over here? I just want to see if you walk to the edge... past the Gravitas shipping container and the Hermit, which we're going to play with in a future episode, just not today. There's a chance. There's a chance we'll be able to see what's in the blackness. There's a chance. There's a chance there's something good over there. I also should probably... Can I do that? I can do that. Yeah, I can do that, and then a Dupe can get in there and sweep that egg. Priority high. Yeah. Okay. Nothing. Cool. All right. Any Dreckos I see now I can sweep or wrangle. Get them moved out of the way. The Dupes are still down here, just very low priority, just adding tiles. Can I add a tile? Priority 5. There to there. That's the one with the pump. There to there. Yeah, they're getting to it. Also, I sent them up here and they, well, demolished this room. We also can inspect you. And I have a snazzy suit and a cool vest. Obviously, the snazzy suit goes to BTG because, well, he completed the whole storyline all by himself, pretty much. And the cool vest can go to, well, whoever was next on the list. We're also going to have the Dupes come over here and, well, knock out this. Because if I don't give them things to do, they get bored. And then they get grumpy. And then they try and kill themselves. Because they're Dupes. I'm sure this is the reason that they try to die all the time. Can I 7 tiles? 7 tiles would be there. If I build a short ladder there, that should get that done. Deconstruct buildings. We're gonna knock off that and that and that and that and that and that. Also, I can demolish that because that's made out of steel. I'll have that. Plutonium. That doesn't really help me, but we'll just demolish it so it's not my way. Yeah, we're just going to let whatever liquids here try and melt through this ice biome. We're not too worried. And Yeah, we can dig that out, and we'll have the dupes knock this out in a minute. So, with our... Whoop, wrong button. All the wrong buttons. With our new Drecko station up and running, we just need to put Dreckos in it. And I have no idea how many eggs are in here. Actually, remove. 10 eggs total. I have 4 in there. I have... you say 8 of 8. You say 5 of 8. You say 8. You say 7. So 2 eggs in here. This is all actual critters, no eggs. So the eggs have probably been shipped out into, well, yeah. That's a stone hatch. They've probably been shipped out. It's fine. What we're going to do is, in the future, not right now, because we're actually going to move both Drecko farms. I want to move my Drecko farms to, well, this spot. I have, what's that? 61 tiles. I have 61 tiles between this ladder and, well, the end of our industrial brick. And I want to start rearranging the base. I want to start rearranging the base into this gap, which will be in the following episodes, because I am definitely out of time. We have got in, from the looks of it, all our hydrogen generators. Obviously, hang on. Obviously, it probably helps if I put in a power cable. Yep, that would probably get them running a little bit better. And if we go to material overlay, it is 90 degrees, 200. It's warm. It's warm up here, which means I could turn on these vents, but realistically, I just want to have the heat spread out for a little bit longer, and preferably get rid of this chlorine. That would be the long-term goal. What is wrong? Oh, that's the pipes that are broken. Yeah, I think in another cycle of them, I think as the pressure goes up, the chlorine will just get destroyed. Because we've got 5 kilos here. We've got not kilos here, but we're going to get there very soon. And our chlorine is in the micrograms. But yes, I need to leave this episode here. We are making much progress in demolishing the map. We're having the dupes just pick out biome and just knock them out. It now means we have the Drecko farm up and running. This can start going away. It's not serving any purpose to me, so we might as well grab the iron ore out of it, which we can turn to steel. Also, we can put all the critters in the lovely retirement village. They're going to go in here till they retire. Yes. We might even actually have the room. Yeah, I might put an incubator in here as well. We'll see about that. Because the power line it's on is slightly utilized. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this episode here. As I said, thank you for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. I will see you in the next episode where maybe we start playing with the Gravitas building. I don't know. Either way, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye.